We'd finally made it home to Paris, only to find a place we hardly recognized. It was obvious Le Paradox was now in control, since his face covered the city like a bad rash. The only positive was that Bentley was able to dig up a lot of dirt, including the fact that Le Paradox was from a family of thieves himself. And then we made a major discovery. I knew that my dad's heist of the world's largest diamond had made him a legendary thief, but what I never knew was that Le Paradox's father had planned to steal it first, and frame my dad for the crime. Only he was a little too slow, and got himself caught instead. With his father gone, Le Paradox had no one to teach him the family business, and after a string of failed jobs, he wound up in prison too. It was here, ironically, that he finally got his criminal education.
Shit.
After his release, Le Paradox maintained the appearance of a law-abiding citizen. In reality, he used his prison contacts to form his own syndicate and began masterminding heists worldwide. These days, he traveled the globe as a billionaire art collector, while his real business was the trafficking of priceless stolen treasures. Clearly, he blamed the Coopers for his family's past misfortunes, and his plan was to wipe us out completely. I had to find a way to stop it, but first, I had to rescue Carmelita.
Alright. Now we are in Paris. Once again. Is this a level or just a linear one? I feel like it's gonna be linear. But we have a hideout, so I don't know. In terms of bottles, I mean, there's nothing left. It could just be that there's no bottles here, it's just a small level. Should be no safes, no treasures. There might be some there. I haven't got 100% any of them. There's only 5 safes because one of them got us 20. Masks, I don't know. Per level. I feel like there's like 11 or so. Well, it's definitely the end. But if it's quick end or not, we'll beat it either way tonight.
All right, we all know this is our last shot at stopping Le Paradox and rescuing Carmelita. Currently,
PS3 was
his blimp is
freaking out
docked
over there.
outside the museum. I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay. Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that
Let's
will
hold
get
out
you
till the
inside.
game's over, man.
You can use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash. Murray, I need you to get the van ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting
It's
trip.
too big of a fucking
Then we'll
heist.
rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move.
We need more
Okay, I
PS3s.
realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got. So everybody watch your backs, and let's go take that skunk down once and for all.
Should have got fucking what's his name?
I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're almost there. You know it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice. Just get here as fast as you can.
Sure you have a choice. Time's already fucked.
Carmelita!
Sly, no!
Wow. Worth it.
2 rats in 1 trap. I knew you could not resist, Cooper. You are so predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Wow. Badass
Now
dialogue.
come the big threats from the little man.
What's up,
As I
Kyo?
said, predictable.
Let us out! You afraid of a fair fight, coward?
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you too. It is, how do you say, a going away party.
Okay, listen up. You all know why you're here. We have to find your canes and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never be able to repair the damage La Paradox has done.
What about Sly?
He's on his own for now.
Just like you
Murray,
said, Slots.
I'm sure he'll be fine. It's Sly. Ryoichi, you're up
Everybody's
first.
fine till they
I'm
die,
pretty
man.
sure your cane is somewhere in this room.
And then they're not fine anymore. Your bachelor paper?
I can sense it.
Cool, man.
Bentley-son.
Almost done finally, man. What the hell are you gonna do when you're finally done with school, man? With Unity? And make you a game, brother.
Bentley-son, though the bamboo forest is dense.
They even get here. Apparently that's why they've revved up the truck for backup. I don't know. It's pretty quick. Yeah, I figured you liked the upgraded version.
What does it all mean, Bentley?
Murray, it means we're about time for a break, guys. We have to keep moving. There's Bob's cane. Looks like this one is all you, Ryoichi. It is my pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
Where do you find those? Well, that's the same one as last time. I just zoomed in more, man. I mean, a lot of them are just like from games or something I've seen. We've got a couple originals here, like the Think one, but a lot of it's just seeing something that would be a good emote and actually doing it. Not really like scratch. That goes for most emotes, huh? There's a lot of emotes I try to make. I probably made 2 or 3 times as many as we have. That just don't work.
Great! Wait, Ryoichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift centered on you.
Yes, I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting all of you. Sayonara.
It's working! The temporal abnormality is correcting itself. Bob, we need.
Is that how this works, boys? Would changing something in the future affect the past? I don't think that's how it works. I guess getting back his cane means that he will go back at some point, and then that would change the future, but we never go through the process of going back in time. This must not be the first timeline, boys. It's not the first loop. Yeah, I don't know why they still haven't put in the overview. It's pretty silly. It's been a very long time now, like 4 or 5 months at least. I mean, their competition's already, like Better Twitch TV's already got everything ready, I think. They put all the other upgrades back in, or most of them. But just not the shit that actually made them popular in the first place. Just an odd choice, but looked like it hadn't even started yet. Must have been the exact moment.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their canes, Murray, as fast as we can. Don't slow down, Bob.
You can just check Discord if you want. See what they are. Oh, let's update Discord. Although there's some Discord only emotes we have, like the monster one and shit.
Outstanding, Bob. Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those penguins. This is going well, but we're not out of the woods yet.
It's everybody's daddy, man. Random Murray fight.
We have to keep pushing. Salim, you're the only one who can reach Gallus Cave.
Forsooth! I would entrust this to no other!
Oh, again with the climbing?
Yeah, I think if they don't have KD, they're generally Discord only. I think Umu's just Umu. I don't know if is Umu even still in there? Yeah, it is.
We've got some planning to do.
Nice, dude. I like it because you can't see it.
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning.
Oh, just like the first chain ever that doesn't break.
Better you up to it, Paradox. Salim, no time for napping. We need to step it up.
Caution. Time drive integrity compromised.
If only I had a magic lamp. I would wish for this job to be over. Oh, more climbing.
How nice.
Very nice, Salim. You've definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
All right. Now that we got Mr. Cranky Pants home safely, we need to
Talk
push
shit
on.
about him, really? Right after he's gone, man? Fucking no respect. I don't plan on playing it anytime soon.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith.
You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
Security, set the lock. No one gets to the bridge.
Yeah, break those fuses to disable that laser grid.
Enough twaddle and gobbledygook. Time for action.
The bugs are funny? Yeah. It seems like it's a funny game to watch, but playing a game for its bugs sounds pretty shit. So, I was gonna wait for it to be fixed, if anything. It could be fun, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I pretty much play every big release, but that one it's one of those I'm just not feeling.
Sir Gallup, time is definitely of the
Alright,
essence.
fell down. I had to go back through this shit.
Warning. Power output at 200%. Core temperature critical. Caution. Variance reservoir overflow at maximum. Warning.
Yeah,
Pressure levels critical. Hull breach.
seems like a lot of it's pretty funny. Being janky as fuck.
Warning. Magnetic rods demagnetized. Field collapse imminent.
I could play it, I'd have time, but nah.
More fuses, Gallup. Take them out and the path should be clear.
You think I would, because I generally play at the popular shit, just to see, but nah.
Navigation bot reports anomaly.
What are those beasts in on my airship? This is unacceptable.
Truly remarkable, Gallup. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all.
Enjoy dying from the plague.
Dead ahead.
Broccoli's just floating next to him, dude. Fucking amazing.
Your time is up, the Paradox. But I control
You're getting close, guys.
Oh, I wish the broccoli stayed for the rest of the game.
Those switches are completely out of our reach. Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
There, he's in.
That's what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in
It's
on
like
the
modeled like an old cartoon, man. Would you rather their pummeled, bruised corpses just lie there bleeding out on the floor? You think the kids would like that, man?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
How do we get up there?
2.
Platforms must have a switch somewhere.
This is more fun than square dancing with a donkey.
Oh, the characters we played as time travel, man.
Initiating
Yeah.
failsafe backup in 3, 2. Backup failed.
Time travel shenanigans. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's essentially the only thing that can be said is it's time travel. Somehow the getting their canes back means that time is fixed and they go from the future back to the past.
Platforms appear to be on some kind of timer.
Nobody can ever get time travel right, let's be real.
Faster than a jackalope with his tail on fire.
Shouldn't have shot that so soon.
Hurry, Tennessee. It's all up to you now.
This guy was probably the most fun. The shooting was decent. And his rail sliding was cool.
Attention, Tennessee. You need to figure out that rock sequence.
Reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here. Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Pathetic. Give up now while you still have some shred of dignity.
Oh, I was wrong.
Danger.
Whoops.
Core meltdown probability. 7%.
All right. I guess break time is over.
Attention.
Oh, damn it.
Placement commencing in 5, 3, 1, 4. Danger. Blimp structural integrity failing.
It is
Too tired for memory games.
your legacy.
Woohoo! I am the greatest.
Nice shooting. Now let's find Sly.
Alone at last. How cold.
I was just like, let's go.
Want cozy? I'm going to throw you and all your friends.
Dude,
in
all
the
this
same
shit
prison
talk, come
cell.
on, man.
Ah, but no. It is the two of you of whom I am thinking. To be together. Forever. Just think of it as the most romantic coffin ever.
Don't count on it, Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Ah, but not this time, I think. Look at this. My marvelous contraption. The time tunnel. Something else I had your little friend Penelope develop before her unfortunate failure. Is very much like the time machine, no? With one important difference. From here, I have the control over where you go. And it's programmed to send you and your Interpol shrew on an endless honeymoon. Free of charge. Bouncing through time for all eternity. That's if you survive the trip. But either way, I will never have to see your irritating faces again.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Why'd you do it, Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The deal is you, Coopers. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Cooper name from history completely. And so today, my revenge will be complete. It is time now for you to go. Bon voyage!
Sly?
Like how his dad was gonna frame the Coopers, and then his dad just beat him to it. And Sly's dad just beat him to it.
Reckon my time here is up.
And now, like, he's acting like they're assholes. Good shit.
Crush you!
Genius. Lifelong vendetta plan. Reckon my time here is up.
Take Carmelita and get off this thing.
We all need to leave right now! That maniac just tore a hole in time-space!
I need to finish this fight here and now, for the whole Cooper clan. And I'm the only one who can glide out of here.
This whole blimp could disappear any second!
Right, so there's no time to argue. Just go!
Sly,
I know. Me too.
Jesus. Why does he need to do this?
I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
I'm going to save that Cooper tongue for last. After I cut the rest of you to
I guess the guy's still. He probably make it out, I'm guessing.
It's too bad you didn't work for me.
Yeah, hopefully it's a quick time event cutscene, man. The final boss. Quick time event, final boss, man. Always great. Truly the sign of a great game.
Your can work is pitiful.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
We're on a blimp, dude.
What? You cheated!
Smiling as he does it.
What the?
A lucky break, Cooper.
You'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
Come on.
Wow, the Sly Cooper theme music. Amazing. Epic fight.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Oh, looks like somebody just lost his temper.
You can't wait, Cooper. Deep down, you know I
Wait, did you say posterior?
There is
I
something
can barely hear these shitty jokes. It's good though.
Sly, do you read me? Get out of there, Sly!
Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult.
Two men
Cooper.
obsessed with
Try
vengeance.
to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall. Then I won't
Animals hurt
kill
humans.
you myself.
There's no humans in this game though. It's crazy, we haven't seen a single one. Where are all the humans
So,
gone?
Before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile. I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words.
And all they did was punch him and take it, man. It was pretty funny.
I'm tired of this charade. There's just no point.
Sure there is. It's right
I guess that's the
there.
easiest way to steal something from somebody, just beat them up.
You blasted imbecile! I'll run you through!
I love it, man. Quick time event, final boss.
Pressure, Cyril.
It's so cinematic. Like, you don't even get to watch the fight because you're just looking at quick time events. Quick time events are fucking for dumbasses.
It's time to end this.
I agree. But I'm not the one who's going down.
Like, one here and there is fine. Little rhythm game, that shit's fine too, but entire fucking, like, fights, man. Shit's weak, dude. Maybe it's good to watch, though. You actually get to watch the fight.
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just please
Plan for the coup.
me.
Why should I?
I do not wish to die.
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
Wow. He totally mistook it. Shocker.
As I said, so bring
get away with this. I'll find you.
Au contraire,
Can he just
Sly.
grab him right now with
I
his
do not
cane?
think we will meet again.
Yeah, who could have seen it coming? Genius.
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting
Dude, it could
from
just
now on
squeeze
is
out.
gray hair. Both Paris and the Thieves raccoons were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly.
If Sly was lost in time,
Our
wouldn't there
leader
be some
returned
sign
to
of him in
Interpol,
history
where she threw
history
herself
books?
into her work, busting criminals at a record pace.
Or they could just
She's
find
been
where he
so
is and go
busy,
get him?
I haven't seen her for a while now.
Chase him through time?
My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
That's it, man. What a shitter of a fucking
Real
story.
Cooper continued to refine his master ninja techniques, as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
Well, I mean, it was the original according to the lore of the story, so I'd hope so. It had to be the best at some point. He's dead as fuck, dude.
Behind bars. He was transferred to a
Alright,
South
man.
American
Enjoy
prison,
yourself.
where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
Yeah, they did have cigars, though. Why did they have Cuban lollipops? They must have just thought it was funny, man. Oh, man. The My Beautiful Family messages in the credits.
His gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
Even during the credits, family won't stop talking.
Vic was arrested
My
and became
family.
part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity.
Jesus Christ. Could have went death. Let him go, man.
Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving.
I mean, he did see everybody in the future use it. So.
The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates. Sir Galeth Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Wish we had my game in the mail already. But sadly we do not. Friday, Thursday? I really should have
To
it.
Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue
Of course
as
she
to her
did.
whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
Got sent on the 19th, man.
Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful.
Because the mail doesn't arrive till the evening here. So I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I guess I'm just going to sit around until the mail
After
comes
being
in.
locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes.
And then if Kingdom Hearts doesn't come in, we'll
She
just
had the horn
maybe
removed
do
from her
something
trunk,
short.
enrolled in anger management classes,
Like DMC
and
one or
began
some
teaching
shit.
music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior,
We'll see.
she might get an early parole.
Or Spider-Man or something. I don't know how long that is though. I Devil May Cry is like 7 hours.
Dimitri returned to his globe-trotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
Yeah, I wish we had it in the mail. I would just start that up when we woke up.
La
But
Paradox had all his assets
I'll play
seized,
some pub.
including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
well, the only reason they won is because he got hit by a plane. Which is like a 1 in a million chance. But they fucking suck. Well, overall the game was alright. Wasn't bad. It was a solid enough. And he's alive. But a bunch of other people are dead. If you have a name, you live, I guess. Yeah, overall, it was fine. It was alright. We've been playing a lot of Sly, so maybe the formula's getting to be about at its end for me. Especially since they didn't change anything really this time around. It was good enough. The whole story thing was crappy, but who cares? Music was the same old shit. Visually it was a little better. There's only like 5 worlds. What else? Gameplay I guess it was better. It had better quality of life shit. There's less variety in the activities, but overall most shit was improved, but only marginally. Just quality of life. There wasn't any huge things. The time travel shit was cool. The levels, none of them were bad. They just didn't feel very special. Like the activity, like the overarching things we were doing in each level. The heists of the other ones were way more entertaining. But this one had budget, I guess. I don't know. It was fine enough. I'd recommend it to anybody who's played the series. It's not a game that you should just skip. It's totally fine as a 4th installment. Now, if they made another one, I'd like to see a little bit more upgrade, a little bit more change up. Maybe tighter controls. Maybe just like a rethinking of a lot of the gadgets and all that shit. A lot of it's pointless, just bullshit. You just don't need at all, or it's just like a waste of time to use. Didn't bother switching. I definitely felt like a lot of like superfluous story, a lot of just pointless bullshit was in there. Not because I didn't want to use anything, it just not interesting enough to bother. There wasn't even that much combat for all the combat moves you got. The bosses were overall better, except the fucking quick time event final boss fight. I don't know what it is about this generation and quick time event final boss.